friends, welcome to I Chit Santosh. In this video, again I am going to gift you 2 marks in the UPSC Prelims Examination 2023 because in this video I am going to discuss an important theme which is definitely going to be asked in the UPSC Prelims Examination. Guys, we will link this with one of the PYQ and then we'll link it with one of the current affairs and then we will see what kind of questions can UPSC ask on the topic this year. Guys, we can see here 2015 question. There was a 2015 question with reference to IUCN and Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wildlife, Fauna and Flora, which is CITES. Which of the following statements is or are correct? IUCN is an organ of United Nations. CITES is an international agreement between the governments. IUCN runs thousands of field projects around the world to better manage the natural environment. CITES is a legally binding treaty on the states that have joined it, but this convention does not take the place of national laws. Okay, so the answer to this question was 2 and 3. 2 and 3, generally I have told you that whenever organizations will be mentioned, international organization will be mentioned, generally those statements are incorrect in UPSC. Okay, so I will today discuss this topic and I will tell you why this topic is important. Further, I will also give you what kind of questions can come in this topic this year, and I am also going to share an Optima card on this topic. So guys, this year this topic is very important. There are 2 reasons for this. The first and important reason is that this year we are celebrating 50 years. We are celebrating 50 years of this international convention, which is the CITES convention. 50 years, because it was started in 1973 and this year we are celebrating 50 years. Second reason is that we have amended our Wildlife Act. We have amended our Wildlife Act to conform to this CITES. Guys, in the implementation of CITES, you can see here this statement, which was the correct statement. It says that CITES is a legally binding on the states that have joined it, but this convention does not take place of the national law. So in the implementation of this CITES, what we need a special national law. We need a special national law for implementation of provisions of this CITES convention. So you can see here, now we have amended our Wildlife Act to implement this CITES convention. So this is a very important. See, this option statement 3 is linked to the current development of this year. You see how we have to link current affairs with the PYQ. One of the statement of the PYQ, how it is linked to this year's current affairs, and UPSC is going to ask question on that. So let us see what question can come. So guys, CITES was a convention which was also known as Washington Convention. So this is very important. CITES convention is also known as Washington Convention, which was signed in Washington DC, United States of America on 3rd of March 1973 and entered into force on 1st of July 1975. Today, all countries in the world are parties to this international legally binding agreement. So it is a legally binding agreement. However, as I told you, this legally binding agreement does not replace, does not take place of the national law. We need a national law to implement the provisions of CITES. So let us see further details of CITES. So what is the aim of CITES? CITES aim is to ensure international trade in wildlife and plants is legal, sustainable and traceable and does not threaten the survival of species in the wild. It reflects 3 dimensions of sustainable development, which is social, economical and ecological. So basically you have to remember here, it includes both wild plants and wild animals, both. Generally UPSC can confuse you, they say only wild animals, but it includes wild plants also. Another important point in CITES is CITES Secretariat is hosted by UNEP. This is very important. CITES Secretariat is hosted by UNEP, has a coordinating, advisory and servicing role for working of the convention. It provides support to the convention's parties and governing bodies in such as compliance and enforcement, science and capacity building. The Secretariat also serves as an information and communication hub for the operationalization of the convention. This is very important. So in this CITES convention, we have 3 appendix, Appendix 1, Appendix 2, Appendix 3. So they can ask you about these 3 appendix also. So Appendix 1 is the most important appendix. It includes 3% of the species threatened with extinction. So this is the most important appendix. Here the species which are threatened with extinction, they are listed, and international commercial trade is generally prohibited of these species which are listed in Appendix 1. So Appendix 1 is most important. Then comes Appendix 2. The species are not threatened with extinction but can become unless so traded is not regulated. Okay, so here the species are not threatened with extinction but they can become threatened if we do not regulate the trade. Okay, so international commercial trade is allowed but controlled. Here the trade is allowed but it is controlled. Okay, it is regulated. Okay, it is regulated, but here it is allowed. Here the trade is not allowed, it is prohibited. Only for scientific reasons it is allowed. Okay, and the third is the species subject to regulations within the jurisdiction of a party, okay, for which cooperation of other parties are needed. So there are some species in some countries, they are okay, protected species. Okay, throughout the world they are not that, but in some country they are, so they are included in Appendix 3. Okay, so these three things are very important. You should keep in mind Appendix 1, Appendix 2, Appendix 3. Now I will show you that I have made one CITES, okay, Optima card. Everything about this CITES I have given in this Optima card. You can use this Optima card. This is very, very useful, and you can use it, okay, for revising everything about CITES. Okay, one thing we should keep in mind is that, okay, they can ask you questions like which law in India is the national legislation for implementation of CITES. So it will be the Wildlife Protection Act. So this can come in the UPSC prelims examination. And guys, I have framed at least 2 to 3 questions on CITES in my FLT and in my Optima sectional test. Okay, where I am giving you only the most important questions which can come in the UPSC prelims examination. I have framed each and every dimension of the questions. Like for example, I have framed questions on the recent COP, okay, of the CITES. What was the decision taken? What are the Indian species which are listed in Appendix 1? So I have tried to frame all questions, okay, and you can go through this card. This card will help you to revise all important stuff about the CITES. This topic is definitely very important because UPSC has already asked a PYQ also on this topic, and this year because it is 50 years and we have amended our Wildlife Act, so high chances that this question can come in the UPSC prelims examination. So thank you guys. Please do like, and please do, okay, please do consider, okay, going through these cards. These cards will really help you to revise things in the last week, okay, and definitely solve the questions which are framed on these important topics. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.